everybody. Welcome to episode 6 of Join My Podcast. Josh here actually has a new mic set.
I do. See how it sounds? I'm going to try to talk a little closer to it, but we're also going to talk around it because I got to see how, I got to feel it out. I got to see how it works. I'm not like up to it like Pat is. I'm going to kind of turn, so this is going to be a big...
Yeah, so he's just
try things out.
He's testing the waters with it. He should also...
Penis. We'll see how that...
Oh my god, what was that show where the guy would say that?
It's Tom Hanks in SNL. Sybilis.
No, there was a cartoon show that had like Brian Posehn, and the guy was...
Oh, yeah, I know who it is.
Yeah.
Continue.
Brian Posehn, and he would just go up to the main guy and be like, penis. Like, he would just whisper that in, like, people's ears, and then he would, like, go up to the payphone whenever someone was done making a call and just go, penis.
Was it, John Benjamin Owns a Van?
No, it was a cartoon.
Still makes me upset you don't like him.
With the exception of Wet Hot American Summer, Wet Hot American Summer, home movies.
Okay, I'm cutting you off. Did you see the new trailer for his movie? Wait, Bill Skarsgård? Boy Kills the World?
I briefly watched it.
Deaf and mute, and John Benjamin is his voice in his head.
No shit.
That's the movie, and it's like an action-packed killer, fucking action murder thing, and he voices Bill Skarsgård the whole time in his head.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
And on another note, I'm backtracking a little bit. I think in the beginning of our podcasting, I called myself Happy Dragon with an E. That is true. I checked it today. I forgot I changed my name thanks to Big Pat over here. It is now Frady Cat with 2 T's, right? Frady Cat.
Yes.
Horror games terrify me. That is my YouTube, TikTok, Twitch, foot fans, bank account information, all that jazz. That's my... When you're YouTubing it, he'll put it in the comments or in the...
I did for the one where we were talking about...
You did Frady Cat?
Well, I just linked your video.
Oh, okay. So I'm getting naked on camera. Yeah, it's Frady Cat, not Happy Dragon, unfortunately, anymore. I have shorts on, don't worry.
He's saying that name just because that's still his Steam name.
What?
Happy Dragon.
My Steam name is 80, the number 80 HD. Pretty fucking cool, right? Pretty cool guy. But that's all I wanted to say.
The fuck do you do to your foot?
Dude, I thought I was still young. I was making corned beef and cabbage.
It's a little too early for that. We're not in March quite yet.
Bridge loves corned beef and cabbage. But we were sitting on the couch, and we started hearing a bunch of dripping noises because I was using the Instapot. And I looked, and it's just exploding water all over my kitchen. So I am in the corner of that couch over there you can't see. I go to hockey jump over it, clear it, but then I land on my back right foot and then just sit on it. And I lost. Like, if I take this off, my ankle's like that fucking...
Jesus Christ.
Swell the fuck up. Bridge is making fun of me the whole time, calling me a pussy. She wouldn't even have sex with me because I'm acting like a pussy, so... Future note for men, don't act like you're hurt. It doesn't help you get laid. That's what happened. Boy Killed the World. And, my new mic setup. We're going to see how this works.
And then I was gonna say something else before he cut me off with the John Benjamin stuff. I can't tell you, it was killing me. No, that's fine. He also will be having a new camera setup for next week's episode.
So this shaky shit won't happen.
Yeah, it's gonna. His setup is like exactly similar to mine. Same microphone, just a different color. Same camera set. So he should have like a little bit better setup.
By our. Not this one, but our next coming.
You guys are gonna be. Watch out for next week. That's gonna be fun.
That'll be. This is 6.
Yes, this is episode 6.
7. and then 8 is the episode.
Well, no, 7th is our 7th is our St. Patrick's Day special.
So this is 6.
Yes.
Then our next one is St. Patrick's Murder Day, our kidneys special.
We'll go over that in more detail the day of shooting.
Yeah. Just stay with us that day.
You guys are in for.
There's gonna be a lot of just blank staring and
just a lot of yammering and everything.
It is.
I actually do know what I want to talk about for that one, but
I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna talk about whiskey a lot.
Well, I'll save what I'm holding off for that episode, but it fits the theme. Let's just say.
I might make a dish. I might make an Irish dish that's not fucking corned beef and cabbage.
Which, funny, did you see at work that they posted on the board, like, you know that, like, little board that's like, oh, fun fact of the day?
Is that right next to the Martin Luther King Jr. thing?
Yes. Did you see that that someone posted, like, oh, corned beef was actually Americanized. It's not made over in Ireland.
It's like burritos and pizza. Specific pizza, mind you. Not like it. But yeah, no, dude, it's totally bullshit. You're the fake Irish people. You're not the ones that Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman played.
Despite the fact that I actually went over there and I know the cuisine.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to say the same shit if I were to go to Croatia or fucking Slovakia. You know, I'm both of the countries where Hitler was going to take us over and we're like, take it. We don't want no issues. Take it.
I just saw a TikTok of a comedian that was saying, like, yeah, I'm Italian, but you
fucking same one that's everywhere.
No, not the fat guy, but I do like him.
Not him. It's the skinny guy.
It very well could have been, but he was saying, like, what was he saying? He was saying, like, oh, like, we were allies with Germany in World War II, but we're not cranky, and you know why? That's because of our cuisine.
Dude, it's true.
It really is.
I made meatballs and spaghetti last night.
I just had spaghetti
Balls are in my mouth.
Ooh. I just had spaghetti for like a few nights ago. It's so
I need to, when we get a chance to, I need to make you porchetta. You're gonna lose your shit about that.
I also need to figure out that it's gonna have to be sometime in the summer. I'm gonna have to come over with like a pizza from Semino's, and you're gonna have to try that.
I'm gonna hold this for a little bit and see how this goes, because I have a bad feeling that me talking away from it is not doing anything.
Just don't.
I'm gonna keep it. Just don't be super close up, like right here for now, and then we'll test it. Okay. So this might be a totally shitty recording for Josh. This podcast. Just stay with it.
I'll be fluctuating this with the editing.
I don't mean to do that.
I know you're testing it. I get it.
I could talk more toward the mic though too. How long is this fucking cord? Because this cord's long. Okay. Anyways, Victor said he had Semino's this weekend too, and he's like, he fucking loves it. From Shop Victor, the good Vic, one of the good Victors, one of them. There's two.
Yeah, there's two good ones.
The black one and the Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah, those are the two.
Yeah, no, Semino's is fucking lit, dude.
It's kind of funny if you think about it. They're both black and Mexican. It's like an alternate. It's the upside down.
What was that?
The shitty Victor is Mexican, and the shitty black guy is Victor. I could have said that way better, but as humans, they're shitty. The race is not shitty. The human personality is shitty.
Yeah, let's not get that misconstrued.
It is what it is. You know, I'm not racist. I just hate all people equally.
It's like I said last week. I don't give a shit what color, what race, color, religion, ethnicity, whatever. I don't give a shit what you are. Just don't be an asshole.
Mm-hmm. That's my whole fly. That's how I'm gonna raise my kid.
Exactly.
Don't be a dick. You can do whatever the hell you want in life. Just don't be a dick.
And obviously don't murder people. Don't commit.
Yeah, no, obviously don't touch kids. You know that's terrible. Don't do that.
Yeah, that too, obviously.
Semino's, yeah, he said he had it, and he said it was really good. I'm like, you're like the fourth person that's told me to get Semino's.
Because it's so.
And I lived in Joliet for like 4 years.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
In the shitty part too, so I was close.
Hang on, what was
6 Corners? I lived on Vine.
Okay, yeah, so you actually did live relatively within good distance from Semino's.
I couldn't tell you where it was at, though.
No, I get it. There's two different variations of Six Corners. You lived in, where it was pretty easily accessible.
You know, I know it's sounding an asshole. Six Corners, you know where that's at, right? I can't tell you streets beside the ones I've lived on.
No, I get it.
But yeah, we had that, and we never had that, but we had, was Maria's table?
Yes, and Maury's table. And
it's not bad. Not bad.
I've been wanting to go back. I've been wanting to go back there ever since I moved, back, over in that vicinity, about almost 3 years ago.
I like the small bar aesthetic pizza joint. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know.
Much like how, What's-Its-Face is over in Ottawa.
By Angie's?
Thank you.
Well, they have, two, they have the main one, which is downtown, and that's, the restaurant. That's also the good one. But then they have another one that's right next to Burger King, and it's literally just you make the pizza. There's nothing in there. Get it and you get the fuck.
I remember the old school one, if it wasn't for the fact that you were, so big.
There's a third one, but it's down by the old Kroger.
Oh, F that noise. But no, I remember our plan was if you weren't going to be, so busy with, your baby shower afterwards, we were all just going to party over at, by Angie's.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's a great place.
It is.
But, yeah, this is a big test out, I really want to say, podcast. This is all, we'll see how it goes.
Which is funny because the two big topics that we really want to talk about are hype as shit.
Yeah, and I will talk close to the mic.
Do we want to start? Which one do we want to start with?
Oh my god.
Which one do we want to start with?
Fuck everyone who says dub is terrible compared to sub.
Oh, this isn't even what I was talking about, but here we go.
I listened to it 6 times on the way home. I got so hyped up, I just screamed in the car. That's it.
I love what they did with it. Monkey D. Muscles! Muscles!
It's perfect. And like I was saying, you have to make a dub. It's a contract thing. It has to be in English, because us English people are stupid. So we need to know the words. And the fact that
we're the only country in this world that actually has a sub versus dub battle is so fucking...
And also, it shouldn't fucking matter. I liked sub's version because when it first came out, alright, cool, I will remember that forever.
Yeah, when Year 5th came out, you would just hear us at work just shouting, Monkey Monkey! Monkey!
Howler monkeys are crossed. That's all you would hear. But then they did this, and we always talked about, just say muscle, 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 and then they added the Monkey D muscle. I was like...
It was
even better than I wanted it to be.
Exactly.
And she did such a good fucking job.
You can ask him too. I even said I was so the one. I'm a dub person through and through, but I am a dub person through and through if given the option, and I was scared about how they were gonna go with Mucky Mucky Mucky. Yeah. I was so worried about that.
She did such a good job.
Yeah.
Though. And then people were talking shit about Kaido's voice acting, saying it was lazy. It's supposed to be like that. It's now a Looney Tunes universe, technically. He's supposed to sound like he's getting funnily knocked all... What do you want?
It's supposed to sound like
you get action, you get fighting, you get easy to understand, you get tits from Nami and Robin, you get funny dumb Usopp, you get badass. I don't know what else Zoro's drunk killing. What do you want from it?
No, Zoro's currently bandaged up after his fight with King.
But still, you literally get everything in this show that you want. Are they just not stopping the movie and breaking the fourth wall like Deadpool and just saying, Senpai, and then that's it? Is that what you want?
I don't know what these weebs want.
It was so good though. It came out perfect.
It was so good, and when he showed me it an hour or so ago. 2 hours ago, I was like, Okay, yeah, this is even better than I expected. I was so worried.
Making it our ringtone.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to be doing tomorrow. I know it is. Monkey D. Muscle! Muscle! Super hyped. It's just, it gets better. And also the dub is catching up extremely fast.
Yeah,
and we're brand new to anime. Like, brand fucking spanking baby newborn new.
Yeah, like a newborn fawn.
Hey, it's like him. He can't even walk yet, and we can't even anime walk yet. We're watching what? This is technically our last show. Then we'll be actually like dedicated-ish fans. Bleach.
Yeah. I know. I told Christian this on Friday. Once I'm done with regular Bleach, I'm gonna go back to season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. And then go back into, like, 1000 Blood War.
Okay. At some point, you gotta watch Hunter x Hunter, though.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And because I've also been, like, started rewatching ones from my childhood. I told him, and I can't remember if I told you either.
Sorry.
No, it's Mucha Lucha. No, no, it was going to be Full Metal Alchemist, since that was one I also
watched. 52 episodes. It's a shorty.
Yeah, that was also one that I watched in my childhood, too. But I didn't watch the episode. And you all know which one I'm talking about if you know anything about Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah. See, I've seen it now, and I'm thinking of, like, 3 moments.
Obviously, the dog part. The dog part is the one that...
That moment's sick, though, by the way, where he's... And you're like, fuck! Oh, yeah, that too. It just gets hyped.
All right, well, do we want to get started on those 2 topics that we wanted to talk about?
I only remember one.
There's 2.
Smooth brain.
Yeah.
So you start...
We'll start with the one that, well, he wasn't at work on Friday. He was...
Do you like that, by the way?
He was doing God knows what. It's okay.
You know what it is? You ever had it?
Dirty bastard.
Dirty bastard, yeah.
Sounds like something that would come from the trailer park.
Scottish thing.
It's like Ray's sassy liquor from Trailer Park.
It's almost like a Guinness, but it's been beaten by its father.
From Scotland, rather. But no, there were 2 topics we were going to talk about. The first one, which we were going to hold off for specifically for this podcast, was Job for a Cowboy's new album that dropped. As of this recording, that was on Friday.
Yes.
We wanted to talk about that.
We do.
I re-listened to it back in the car on the drive up here. Yeah, them and Vitriol right now are fighting head in head for best death metal album of the year.
So I found out I was wrong when I told you before. I thought it was this guy named Mike that filled in for Rings of Saturn on the album before this newest one. I can't say his name, and if he ever sees this, I'm sorry that I butchered your name. I'm just going to say your first name, and this is how I know it. But I think it's like Navina. I could be totally wrong. But he's the drummer from Entheos, which is technically a small power group.
Oh, that's, isn't that...
Chick vocalist.
Yes.
Their drummer. He's already immaculately good at that in Entheos. It's a whole new... And I don't know if you've listened to Job as much earlier when they were in their earlier days. Like,
not necessarily. Like I obviously knew them from their MySpace like scene,
their deathcore days.
Yeah, I knew them back from their deathcore MySpace days, and then they just gradually drifted away from that and just stuck with actual death metal up until this newest album.
Well, up until Sun Eater.
That's right, yeah, because they went tech death right then. And we even said, like, oh yeah, with tech death, like, Job for a Cowboy came out, then it was...
Everybody.
Beyond Creation, and then everyone. Yeah.
I'm still trying to get him into, like, legitimate... I don't know what you'd call it, legitimate tech death, like Beneath the Massacre, where they're just doing sweeps the whole time. But anyways, the style is... different, but it works because technically the drummer is proggy, genty-esque. He's not solo-y, but genty proggy. but like that's like his I would assume his niche. I could be wrong, but it like added something to Jobs' technical side that they also then do. If you've listened to Demonocracy, it's more doomy.
The name rings a bell.
It's doomish, and it's
a bell.
but the like it's amazing. It's the most technically skilled, talented band. Period. No, there's no one better than Job. You could probably argue, and I get it, but dude, like from their first album, Attunement of a Machine, to Moon Healer, it's like you grew up
in the right way. They didn't do what Whitechapel did.
No, don't start. Please don't start. Cause even when they were broken up for what was it, like 8 years or some shit like that.
It was a long time.
Yeah. Johnny made a side project for funsies, Serpent of Genosis, and it was grind tech, and it's grind tech death, and it blue balled you for more Job. And then Job's like, hey, by the way, we're coming out with a new album. And you're like,
much like Red Chord after Trevor died.
Dude, also fucking Red Chord. Yeah, also we're spoiled. This year is already being spoiled for us. In a good way.
And not even just with like metal music, but with video games. But we'll talk about that when we're done talking about Job for a Cowboy's new album.
It's amazing.
It's
so good.
It really is. Like it really is competing with me with it's really fighting with Vitriol for my best for my favorite death metal album as of right now.
And this is why I keep saying I don't know why people put cleans in music. There's parts that you will argue with. I get. Okay, I get it. I hate it, but I get it. They make screaming and growling gutturals match that ethereal mind tech. It just works. And it works so goddamn well. Take fucking notes. I'm not good at musician. Pat's better than me at a vocalist. Like, hands down. Way better vocalist. As far as like drummers, I can only play like a hardcore China. That's where I'm at. I live China and snare, baby. That's it. But like, it's like the first time you got a blowjob. Like, dude, it was so refreshing to hear a band not be blackcore and not be Beyond Creation or Lorna Shore. You're getting that. I know I'm talking a lot right now. I have to get it all out, then you get your shit. It's just nice. It's a high life after a 12-hour kitchen shift where it's hot and the overhead stopped working and all you do is work on the hot burger station. And then once you're done, cleaned up, you have that Miller High Life that's just it's moist. You watch it pop and it's like a commercial and I use my hands a lot. It's such a good album. Album cover of the album's great. Art is great. Davies' vocalists are perfect. The drumming's perfect. The guitaring's perfect. It's just it's my top. And I'm a breakdown. Go.
Okay, couple of things. Number one, that is the album art is actually the one criticism I do have.
Why?
The only reason why is because I don't like I don't like art that's like way too busy, and that album art is very busy.
You would really not like Mind Rape.
Or I definitely don't like Rings of Saturn.
That's the guy who does their art. The guy who does Rings of Saturn's art style, his is called Mind Rape.
But I guess if anything, the album art thing is a nitpick for me. But otherwise, yeah, everything else.
I could get that. Smooth brain, smart brain. Smooth brain, like a lot of stuff going on, and I thought there's an eyeball that,
Oh, God, and then we're going to have to talk about, before we get into the second big topic that we want to talk about, I'm going to bring that up too. Number two, and this is kind of more of a more of me, like, putting myself on a pedestal, but when we recorded that EP that we did for Our Day's End, we went to, fun fact for you guys, we went to the like the producer that does Oceano's albums.
They're coming out with a new album.
Nice.
And a 15-year tour, 10 or 15-year tour of Depths.
Oh, very nice. But yeah, we went to the person who does Oceano's stuff, and what he appreciated when I was in there doing vocals is that, like, I'm strict. I knew exactly what I wanted. I knew how I wanted.
Thank you.
And, like, he's like, okay, I appreciate that. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly how you want it done. And then he would give me, like, tidbits in there. I'd be like, okay, this actually works. But, no, I want it done like this. I want it done like this. It has to sound like this. I'd come in here.
And because you're
really
there, you're paying by hour.
Exactly.
So, like, you're there without a mission. So I know when the band, the like, indie rock band I was a part of, like, they ended up bringing my buddies brought his friends who are girls. And he wanted to get with them. And then the guitarist wanted to get with them. And I'm drumming, and I'm happily married. And it was like, dude, I'm here to play music. Only. I'm in there, I'm listening to my tracks, I'm like, I could probably do that better. And you, out of all people, know you could do better if you think you could do better. I'm like, hold on, just let me run it again. I'm here right now. Let me go. And the recording artists, producers usually like that, kind of shit.
Yeah, he definitely appreciated that. I think there was another thing to go with that. But I don't. This wasn't part of it, but I will say, since I was saying like, Vitriol and Job for Cowboys competing with death metal. When we do our last podcast episode of the year, I need to stress that for him so he doesn't freak out.
No, I got a lot of things.
On TikTok and YouTube, I usually do like my top 10 albums of black metal, death metal, and melodic death metal. I'll be doing that here for the podcast. We'll be doing that with like our top of the years and
Panda Pat. Keep a lookout.
Well, thank you. Another thing, actually, before we go into number 2, because I think we've exhausted what we can say about Job for a Cowboy and everything.
I'd say yes.
It's funny. The other day, my girlfriend and I went on this website where you can take like, how autistic are you? You can take a quiz. You can take a quiz for that. I think I got on the autistic scale, I got 51%. So right. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy like I'm sure you are, but I'm also not in the lower spectrum. So,
what'd you get? Do you remember what you got in your ACTs? SAT.
ACT, which time? Because I took it twice.
First time. Well, okay, both times.
First time, 16. Got the lowest out of anyone I knew.
Okay.
Second time, 19. Still low.
Cool, I went 12.
Jesus Christ.
You get 10 points for signing your name.
Yeah, I'm not good with test taking at all. And what's great is we had like a massive family party that weekend. Like immediately after I got done taking my ACT. Oh my god, I can't tell you how much I needed that.
Yeah.
That was such a good party. Holy shit. It was toga themed too.
Toga.
And what's funny is I snuck away to my friend's house for like an hour or two. I was still in. I go to my friend's backyard because they're all smoking and having a beer out in the backyard. I just roll up in a fucking toga. They're like, Pat, why are you in a fucking toga? It's like, oh, we're having a toga party at my house. They're like, can we come? Sorry, it's a family party. Damn it!
Killing it.
So, the next topic that we wanted to talk about is, I think we've already exhausted this quite a bit at work, but I do have one theory that I do want to bring up with him, and that is the DLC for Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. Oh my god! Oh my god, it's... Oh.
Bob your head with me. Go yes with me. You're not going yes.
Yeah. I thought you were talking to me.
No, him. You want to get on my knee and bob your head with me? What's your theory?
So, do you remember... So, obviously, we know the... They that like fire giant thing that was in there.
Yeah, like that cage of fire or what.
The Wicker Man.
Yeah.
That's what it's been referred
that's
to.
what
It's been referred to as the Wicker Man.
Well, in the Berserk manga, it looks like a Wicker Man.
Well, not even. Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah. Oh my god. After watching Berserk, oh my god, it really, Elden Ring truly took some inspirations.
Yeah.
But what I was thinking is, what if it's not Fire Giant 2.0, but it's the? Do you remember those like statues in like the Golden City? They would have like a battle axe. They would have arrows. They were giant fucking totems.
Okay. Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Yeah. What if they're like that essentially? I think they'd be easy.
Don't know. It's so off the cuff. I wouldn't know how to compare it to something. You know what I mean?
For real.
They're saying the face of it is
It's like a crest, right?
Yeah,
like a
like-
family crest.
like a Mikola kind of thing, or the Mesmer, the Impaler, or whatever. People are saying that he's not Mikola.
Yeah.
I think it's a Margit Morgott situation where
Ah.
he's changing his name on purpose. So I don't know. I like, again, you know how my theories go at work. So
Yeah, but then again, wasn't it? Yeah, weren't like a lot of people saying that like Mikola appeared at like the end, like the dude in the white hair? Wasn't that believed to be him?
oh, I don't know.
I think that's what I heard.
I don't know. I thought that was like, I thought it would be Marika, the mom,
Okay.
the wife of the wife of Radagon, right?
I don't follow Elden Ring lore, so your guess is as good as mine.
I think Radagon is Radagon and Marika combined. It's a he/she. No, I think they're combined into one human.
Oh god.
And that was after Radagon left Renala,
Okay.
the mage, I think. I have to watch Vada Video again. He explains it really well. I don't know. They're saying the way the light is hitting the Erd tree is like curtains,
Okay.
and they're comparing it to the Queen's bedchamber before
I
Morgott
think
Godfrey.
Yes, I think I did see that. Yeah.
So
I don't see why it can't be Mikola. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's too many similarities. Long arms with claws, and that's what Mikola's are. Well, I'm also going off of literally one part of their body because that's all we saw.
yeah.
The eggs in a pelvis. Why is it in a pelvis? but like, why? What's that big that Moog had to put that egg in the bone pelvis? Like, why?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So are we kind of on the same page that we think that Mesmer is going to be the Melania type battle? Because
They say there's a harder boss like Melania.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I don't think it's gonna be him.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be somebody else.
Yeah, because they there was someone that I watched, and I can't remember who says this. I think it was from Angry Joe, that they say that they don't show the big baddie of Elden Ring of FromSoft games in trailers.
They showed Melania
Did they show? Okay.
literally facing Radon.
In the trailers?
Yeah.
Oh yes. You're right.
Those two.
Sorry. Yeah. But I'm thinking of like Radagon essentially.
Like
You mean the main boss end fight, you're saying?
Yes.
That's usually how that goes. He doesn't want... That's the good part about trailers for FromSoft, is they don't ruin the movie or the game. Whereas all the trailers nowadays, you can literally watch it and see the whole movie.
Which is why I refuse to watch it's why I refused to watch that final trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Yeah, you want to go into it fresh.
Yeah, well, with Final Fantasy VII Remake, the last trailer spoiled the ever-loving shit out of a lot of stuff.
That's why it's hard to watch trailers.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
No, I get it, especially with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. They are changing that game up from the original so much. I'm on Nomura's wacky ride, and I'm so excited for
I
Friday.
don't give a shit about Final Fantasy. I really don't. I'm a Legends of Dragoon, Chrono Cross kind of guy.
Would you ever at least give it a shot?
I don't know.
I know
The new one or the old one?
Either one, honestly. Like, remake assumes that you played the original Final Fantasy VII. And I know turn-based isn't your thing. It's not really...
No, I like turn-based. I just think it's dead now.
The original?
I think... I love Legend of the Dragoon, and that's turn-based.
Okay.
It's... Our buddy Nick, with Legend of the Dragoon, said it's good still, and I'm sure it is, but it's like... We don't have that kind of time anymore to play that kind... Because Legend of Dragoon, you wait till the square lines up, and then boom, you hit it, and then you get to do it again, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe you have that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time.
Well, me definitely more so than you, but even then, I'm just... But although it's funny, because I'm going to be getting Hi-Fi Rush when that comes to PS5.
I heard that's great, though.
I know.
Like, it's a super enjoyable game.
It's DMC. It's Devil May Cry with like Saturday morning cartoon style, and like Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
What do you want?
I don't know.
What do you want?
What? I don't know. It looks great, but yeah.
Yeah, but that's like
I'd try it. I just don't want to buy it.
Oh no, I'm definitely buying it day one. That looks like a game that's like right up my alley. But that's also because like I love Devil May Cry, I love Bayonetta, so
Yeah.
that's right up my alley.
No, you're just having a rough day being a baby, aren't you?
Yeah, you are.
You want to go in your apartment? Mom's gonna be home soon. She's gonna yell.
Charlie, don't go in the crevice. Charlie, don't go in the crevice.
Charlie. But it's supposed to be good. People gave it a 10.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm just seeing.
It was the one good Xbox game that came out last year. Lennox, you made your dad cry.
But yeah, they gave it a 10. You're killing me, kid.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm excited for that.
Enough!
What was I gonna say? What was it? There was something Bloodborne related I was gonna say with you.
They're possibly talking about a remake.
Yes, so
You watched the interview, right?
Yeah, that was how I found out about it, because I listened to like Eurogamer's interview with Miyazaki. He was saying like, I'm sorry I can't say anything about it now, but we love the fact that like everyone is like still.
Oh, it's still very hyped.
Yeah, everyone still loves being a hunter.
Yeah, I get remaking it. Just make a new one, dude.
I think what
You're busy with Elden Ring. Bridge is home, so that's just gonna happen.
Oh, she just got home?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I'll.
See?
Oh well, you're correct.
Mama's home! Hey, look at his mama! So yeah, no, you can't have any of the dirty old bastard. That's just not how this works.
That's not for you.
But just make a new one.
Yeah, I get it.
And then I don't know why they won't. Or add to it again.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's funny. I just watched some chick on TikTok who's playing it, and it was like a clip from like her Twitch play. She's playing it. She's like, I get it. I love Bloodborne, but I think it's overrated.
Nah, it's bullshit. She's done.
Idiot.
No, it's
Like,
stupid.
it's-
It's not. It's better out of all of them.
I think she said like, oh, Dark Souls 3 is way better than is like the best FromSoft game, not Bloodborne. Whereas everyone and their mother will pretty much disagree on that.
Yeah, the entire community of FromSoft will bash her because Bloodborne's. And
Yeah.
you know you're playing it right now. You know how good it is.
It is very good. It is very good. No, I don't. But I just got Ludwig's Holy Sword.
I love Ludwig's Holy Sword.
Apparently
Also, by the
that's
way,
like
the
one-
wheel is his weapon too.
That is awesome. Apparently Ludwig's sword is like the best one.
Ludwig's stuff is great in the game in general.
Yeah, I need to
He's
get
also a pain in the ass to fight.
I need to get more twin shards. It's like double twin shards.
Yeah. Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, because right now my sword's at like a +3.
Whereas
you need to get that up.
Yeah, which all my other weapons at this point, I'm on ROM right now. They're at a +6.
It's not hard. He's just kind of a pain in the ass.
Especially with the babies. Like I got to the part where he's like summoning like those like ice meteors. That's as far as I got. But that's because I went back to go get Ludwig's Holy Sword, and now I'm currently doing this dungeon. I don't remember. Don't ask me what it's called. I haven't played it since Saturday.
Just let me know. I'll hop on with you. I hate Rom. He's always a pain in the ass. But I bonk everything, dude. Wheel all the way. Spin that arcane, baby! And then the cannon. But yeah, Bloodborne's great. Whoever says Bloodborne isn't great can go fuck themselves. It's so good.
Oh, what was I? I was just gonna make like the SpongeBob reference where they were like, you know what they say? Those people who don't like Krabby Patties have never tasted one.
Oh yes, exactly.
It's like those of you who don't like Bloodborne have never played Bloodborne.
Yeah, it's true. Because not alone with that, you still have that backstory from software lore. Like, you got to the part where the guy's shooting at you with the Gatling gun.
Fuck that thing!
And then you get up to him, and he's like, I don't want to kill any of the monsters.
Okay, I haven't gotten up to him yet.
You haven't got...
No, not up to him. I killed Blood Beast, got the badge, got the sword. I didn't.
You did that part.
I must have then. Shit.
Did you go up the ladder to him?
I don't think so. Was that in like the same level where you get the badge that then I must have just straight up killed him.
Yeah, but his line is he's basically saying, I don't kill the beasts because they were humans once. Why am I killing humans turned? Then because you know the blood. The point of Bloodborne is the consistent killing of beasts then turns you into a beast. That's the whole point. The more they kill, the hunters, the more they kill, they turn into a beast. So he's saying, why would I keep killing them? And because they were past hunters. You know, I'd rather kill the humans to stop humans from turning into beasts. And it's like, you're gonna have to die because you're killing me. And then you kill him in like the most rudest fashion by hitting him off the building. But
also, and this is just because I just remembered this. Do you get like anything like quote unquote special aside from obviously blood runes or whatever you want to call them? Do you get anything special like a special ending, anything like that?
Yes, there's like 3 or 4.
Well, for killing that like old geezer that's sitting on the bridge right before you go into Rom's battle. That's just sitting there. That's like,
Yes.
because I killed him.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
But there's like 4 endings to Bloodborne,
Oh, I'm sure.
and they're crazy. Dude, they're nuts. I want to say things, but I can't ruin it for you.
Going back to Shadow of the Erdtree, what boss fight, based off of what was shown in the trailers, are you excited for?
I think it's Godfrey's lion.
Okay, I asked you what boss battle you're looking forward to the most, but...
And that's what I'm going.
I'm dumb. I misinterpreted.
I know. I'm doing a Josh Ring around the rosy thing with you. I think it's Godfrey's lion as a fell omen like Morgoth Moog.
That would be sick as fuck.
Feel like
Whatever happened with the lion, he either transferred into
A physical manifestation?
of some kind of omen thing, but I think he wants to start defending Godfrey. So I would say whoever that is. And I don't know his name. I can't remember it right now. Kobe.
Better than Jarman.
Literally exactly what happened to him.
The more you keep talking about it, I think one of the fights that I'm excited for is that dude who's got like the swords like super implanted like into him on the sides, and then you see him like either pulling his head off or like the sword out of his neck.
People are saying that's Shabriri.
I don't know who that is.
That's the Faith guy's eyes
okay.
in the flame frenzied ending.
Oh shit!
They're saying because that's who Madness. I would assume I wasn't super.
Who Madness came from?
Basically.
Oh shit!
And there's mods out there for PC where they've made Shabriri a boss. So they're saying that's the possibility of either the last Madness monk or Shabriri himself. But I don't know why he would have a weapon that extent. Well, it's really that's a dumb question because it's from Source. You can do whatever. But yeah, that's what I've seen. And I could see it, especially doing the flame ending now on the playthrough I'm doing. So, I don't know.
God, and then we talked about the possibility of like different elemental dragons, because there's magic ones, there's ice ones, there's regular ones, there's fire ones, there's lightning ones,
Rot ones.
oh yeah, the rot one, yeah,
The only one we're missing are what?
blight, poison, and madness. I think those are the only 3 that we're missing.
Yes, I think you are correct.
We have a possibility for that, and I'm kind of intrigued. The madness dragon will be OP as shit.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass.
It really will be.
It's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't know where it's gonna start though. That's the thing. It obviously has to start after the burning of the Erd tree. But when? You know, when are we talking about? Like a couple years later?
But then also, what happens with like people who haven't finished like the OG game? Like if I didn't finish it before the DLC drops,
It would still come out.
I know.
They don't give a shit about your feelings.
I know. But in terms of like story wise, to go off of what you were saying, is that like an alternate dimension for that person who hasn't become an Elden Lord yet?
I don't know, because the other DLC games from the Dark Souls universe, not talking Bloodborne, kind of just almost added in bosses.
Okay.
Like, literally, you beat the main game, and the DLC would come out, and oh, by the way, if you go through the prison, there's a whole other area, and you fight a giant celestial monkey ethereal demon.
Oh my god.
And he turns out to be the whole main part of the game that you were learning about, and it's like they connect all the dots, and it's like, holy fuck. So, that's why I think it's Mikola in the egg.
Christ, and then just because you said,
And I think it's also, I say it now, Fire Giant's pelvis.
okay. God, and the fact that you said celestial monkey, it just got me excited for the fact that, like, oh my god, we're getting good games again. I don't know.
Getting too much stuff.
I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if in video game aspect this is gonna be as good as last year, but
I don't know. Helldivers just updated to 700,000 people per server.
well, that's because it's so popular and it's doing.
Final Fantasy DLC 14 is coming out within the next month.
For me, I got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth this weekend.
Exactly.
We've got that. We have Shadow of the Earth.
Pal World is getting updates.
Pal World. Black Myth Wukong in towards the end of August.
Bayonetta in space you were showing me.
Yeah, Stellar Blade. I'm getting that at the end of April.
Oh, Nightingale. It's a PC game. It's like if you know Hunt Showdown mixed with an open world survival mixed with guns.
So
It looks pretty cool.
And then Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake.
He knows more Nintendo than I know more.
Yeah, but that's
They are bringing Monster Hunter Stories to Switch, if that means anything to you at all.
nah, not really. I don't really.
It's basically Pokemon, but with the monsters from Monster Hunter.
Yeah, it's just getting up-resed from the from the PlayStation,
I think that's dumb.
well, whatever.
or not PlayStation. I'm sorry, from the 3DS.
Yeah, weird.
Well, it's the same thing. If there was one 3DS game they need to remake and put it on Switch or its next console, they need to do Kid Icarus Uprising. It's so good. It's so underrated as fuck.
I don't know that.
I wouldn't be surprised. Going back to music, because I know you were talking about clean singing, and I was going to interject with this. I think that's the one drawback that you're not going to like on this Darkest Hour album.
Yeah, I know Darkest Hours. Shtick.
Yeah,
I know how that works.
they're definitely good with like melodic death metal, but what they put out, it's all.
They're great live, though. We saw them at Summer Slaughter.
Despite the fact that we didn't know each other. Back
Yeah, we were there, though.
Yeah.
We were destined.
Yeah.
The best lineup at any Summer Slaughter that has ever been Summer Slaughtered.
I also got to meet Shannon Lucas right outside on the bridge, waiting to go into the.
One of the best. One of the OGs, I would say. If not Alex Grind from Despised Icon, definitely Shannon Lucas, Alex Grind, and John Rice, I would say, are the drummers. Well, then maybe somebody from your black metal if you have somebody to throw in there. I don't know if you really care.
I don't really pay no.
But those, I would say, top drummers. From 2010 and up.
Yeah, he pays more attention to drummers just because he is one.
Not a good one, but I am one.
Yeah, let's be honest. We definitely pay attention to vocalists because
We both like to yell. You've seen our rants.
Exactly. And then obviously guitar players just because.
I feel like guitar and bassists don't get enough love. Unless
Bassist-
you're fucking,
bassist
what's his
especially.
name from Ring of Saturn.
The bassists especially, for
Yeah.
sure.
Unless you're talking about Beyond Creation or Varima
Yeah.
with the 12-string bass who died.
Oh, God.
Yeah, dude, they go. But yeah.
God, yeah. I think that was something I was going to bring up. I think it's because of the fact that when Beyond Creation came out, tech death exploded to the point where there was too much of it, and it was just such an oversaturation. That's why I don't really like tech death.
Did you like it in the Job album?
Oh, of course I did.
Yeah, see, when it's used right, I think it's great.
Yeah,
That and Archspire, I think.
That and Beyond Creation,
Top 3, I would say. Fretless basses are good. Everything else...
Archspire, a Legion, especially now that Ezra's back, thank God.
Is that black metal? A Legion?
No, Legion is melodic tech
sorry.
death. But I'm glad Ezra's back now because their old vocalist made them like pretty proggy.
Damn vocalist.
What? Well, obviously they did like a Rush cover, but he just wanted to interject like cleans like way too much.
Yeah, that's what happened with Sum 41.
Hey,
So do I, but the vocalist wanted to go more emo, but the guitarist who did the solos wanted to go a little more heavier.
well, I'm glad for their final album. They ended up what it sounded like they went into like a slightly more metal direction.
Well, I really haven't listened to them, but I should have. That's really inappropriate for my...
God, and I've always wanted to do a death metal rendition of "Still Waiting" by Sum 41.
Oh, it'd be great.
I've always wanted to do that.
It'd be so good. I just can't play guitar.
I just can't play a goddamn thing.
I can play drums. I don't know, it depends.
I can't play shit.
I can play shit.
Yeah.
I'm big smooth brain today. I've been zoning out so much with Bleach at work.
I'm finally done with the second set of filler.
What episode are you on?
Christ, let me take a look at this real quick.
I think I'm nipping at your heels, doggy.
I am at 192.
Ooh, okay, I'm at 172.
Okay, you've got.
I just saw the Jabberjack fight. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Oh,
Where he turned into Lucic, basically. Yeah, it was super good.
yeah, no, that fight was fucking.
He's super good.
It was so good.
Yep.
Yeah, no, now you're gonna be coming up to filler arc.
I think I'm on it, but I don't know.
Okay,
There's the new captain.
that's filler arc.
Whatever.
It's filler arc.
Would you call it filler? He's technically a new captain.
It's filler. You'll see why.
Because of the princess?
Yes.
Yeah.
Annoying.
Yeah, it's filler. It's filler arc. You'll see why at the end because I just got done with that filler bit today.
Word. Okay.
What do you think of the guy that was going with Uryu or whatever his name is, the glasses guy that's voiced by
with the,
that
like,
Shino voices?
Purple, white bug thing.
Yeah.
I like how he kept breaking the fourth wall.
I love
that was
him
kind of
so-
nice.
I love him so much. He's so goofy.
It was pretty funny. I liked him a lot. I thought it was good.
He's so goofy. I love him.
And I want to know what's up with Nell.
I'm about to discover that myself.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on with
I'm
her.
about to-
Did you see the part where they animated her mouth to yelling for Ichigo when he was in the fight with Jabberjack?
I must have, yeah.
It's cool that they took that time to animate her mouth lips to...
And this was back before like we got like really good like Jujutsu Kaisen animation before we got Fifth Gear animation.
So that's too much top tier. It's like the best animation period next to One Piece.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like this is before we got all that.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
Yeah, when that came out. Like this is before all that.
I knew it was gonna get cool when Renji used his like key and it made like a red pink funnel thing in front of that pink haired guy. I was like, alright, it's about to go down. And I was right, it went down.
Oh god, and I recognize him from the voice of young Xehanort, and every time that guy speaks, it's always a character that I heavily dislike. I mean, props to him for doing good with what he does with his voice and everything and the characters that he plays. He's typecast well for that. It's just I always hate those characters because they're such dick bags. I don't like them.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I can't help that. This might be a short episode if you want to do the band recommendation now.
Yeah, I'll go first.
All right, yeah, we're gonna make it. We'll make this a short episode this week. We're gonna preserve ourselves for next weekend for the next episode.
They just stopped being a band, weirdly enough, and I can't say it right, but it's called like the Stygian Complex. They just recently stopped making music after the last album, but Stygians, Stygian. But they're good. Their vocalist has crazy highs. Drummer's really good. I would recommend them highly, and try to get them to come back. Honestly, they were super good. That's mine. They were super good.
So, even though it's not one of my favorite genres, there's one that's like pretty proggy for me actually.
That's weird.
And I'll say what they kind of sound like in just a second. And this band, I know, and this band is called Astronoid. They're kind of like they're like Coheed and Cambria if they had a little bit more prog to them. They're mostly like instrumental work based off what I've seen. But the one track that I do have from them, Sleep Whisper, super solid, really really good. But that's it.
Astronoid.
Yes. Yeah, they're like primarily cleans. Like the cleans are like super adjacent to like Coheed and Cambria. So if you think of like those vocals, that's pretty much what you're gonna get.
Like Flesh God Apocalypse's cleans. Also, he quit.
Really?
The founding member quit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so maybe that means something. Oh, why? If he quit and the drummer quit, take a hint. He quit before. He quit a while ago.
Oh, okay.
The good one.
Oh shit.
Francisco Polini or some shit like that. He left before, and then most recently the bassist, backup cleans.
Okay, yeah, they're done.
Yeah, there's nobody else.
Then again, you've also got Dark Funeral, whose only member that's still left is the guitar player. But then again, it's the same with Black Dahlia Murder, who's back now.
Chelsea Grin has no original members.
Jesus Christ.
They're just not. They're all different from different bands.
Okay, well, actually, we somehow managed to get it to an hour, but then again, there is a significant chunk that I'm going to be cutting out. But yeah,
It's longer than 10 minutes. That's good.
Yeah,
YouTube people say
that is true. But anyway, yeah, thanks for stopping by, joining my podcast. Make sure you come back next week. Next week's going to be fun. That's gonna
next week. We got one more to put out. Then this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go over the timeline.
No, I'm not going over the timeline again.
Yes, we are.
No.
Yes, we are.
This is 6.
We're going over the timeline.
Because my rant was last week.
Yes.
So then this one will come out the week after that.
Yes.
And then, so I'm right.
Yes. Okay. I hate it. I hate it here.
Yeah, from one smooth brain, now you are.
I hate it here.
So I'm right. I win.
All right,
count it.
But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Like the video, share with friends, subscribe. Always appreciate it. We got something. I got a fun little road trip planned for him as well as one of our coworkers when we hit 250. Even though we're almost at 200, but I got a fun road trip planned with him. But yeah, that's all I can think of. We will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Later, Gators.